Uh, my industry colleagues and peers. It's a pleasure to be here. I was advised by Anish that we need to keep it simple out here, talk about yourself, try and not get the business and the last 2 years investments and all this stuff into it. But I feel that after 32 years of doing what you're doing, it's just a little too difficult to get Spykar out of your system. So please excuse me if it just creeps in a little bit here and there. Uh, at Spykar, we had an amazing relationship with my co-founder, Mr. Prasad Paprekar, and our roles are very clearly divided. You know, everything front end, brand, marketing, product development was mine, and everything which was boring was his. And so from that perspective, branding, brand, marketing, and communication kind of was something which was very, very natural to me. And I always used to wonder that without a formal education in marketing, why do I find myself so connected with brands and stories and building brands and the whole communication piece? So here, I would like to take back all of us to probably a couple of decades, and I get my mother in over here, Anish. I got a call from my mom one day, and she kind of said that, Sanjay, I found a folder which seems to be yours. And I think she probably would have been one of her duties of cleaning up the mess at home. And so I go there, I get that folder, and what I see inside is a whole set of advertisements, very, very sleek, very shiny, very glossy, international magazine ads of brands and various products cut out, and just simply lying there in that folder. This whole event of my finding that folder actually drew me further back during my 9th and the 10th grade. And as innocuous it sounds, I see myself during those days walking the streets, going to raddiwalas, bastiwalas, buying out old magazines from them, all the international editions of, say, Cosmo, National Geographic, and the likes. And all I used to do was cut out ads which appealed to me, which created the right impact to me, which were very interesting, and simply stored them in that folder. That's it. Nothing happened beyond that. And you fast forwarded to that day when my mom called me and gave me that folder. And then I find myself running Spykar, heralding everything which is to do with brands and the markets and the communication. And so somewhere I found that there's such a symbiotic relationship I had with the calling that I had was on brands and about brands. And I'm so glad that I got this opportunity at Spykar. When we started the brand, the way we divided our roles, it just gave me everything that I wanted to do. And it threw me challenges all along the way in the last 30 years. And there's not been a single day which has been dry and bereft of interesting times and anecdotes. For me, 5 minutes are too much of a time to fill my entire journey. So I think I would like to stop over here. Just a bit of emotional stuff over here would be that at Spykar, we have always wanted to enjoy the day and enjoy the journey, because it was never about the destination. Even our wildest dreams, we never thought we'll be here. I think if I really look back, it would have been a crime even to think where I am today if I would have dreamt for that. So I thank everybody in this journey. I thank my co-founder Prasad Bhai, my family, that it's been so amazing and such a great time that we had over here. And that's probably one little advice I would have, is that I feel destination is a shifting goalpost. So it makes most sense to enjoy your journey, because that's going to be with you and last with you forever. Thanks.
You've had a very interesting journey. So one question is, what was the moment which was the lowest in your journey for you, and which was the moment of your high, the highest point in the journey so far?
So all the 32 years have been my high moments. I cannot single out a single moment like that. As far as a low moment is concerned, We had to part ways with the brand. We had to sell the brand in 2014 to someone. And it was all in the right and the best interest of the brand. Uh, it did a lot of good things for the brand. But from a personal side, probably life could have been much better and different.
So, founders and co-creators are very close to the brand and the business. What are you passionate about beyond Spykar and in life general?
I like fashion, I like jeans. I have thought about a book that I'll write whose title would be It's in My Jeans.
Yeah. I think you preempted that answer because he was going to ask you that. Let me think of the title.
I'm sorry I took that
Story
far
I'll
away.
write later. Okay. No, I think these days is very commonplace to meet a lot of founders. And Sanjay, from where you come and Prasad bhai together, you created. I think that was amazing time to do something like this. And I think I told you many times, you always forget that we did an exit poll around 2010 for people coming out of your stores, and more than 60% thought it was an international brand. And trust me, that's something which even today when I'm asking Akhilesh also that when they want to go international, I think Spykar is the one which created a global international brand in India. So congratulations on that part.
Thank you so much.
Question which I would like to ask you again is the same thing, because all of us get so obsessed with our businesses. Like, who do you see be the next Spykar, and somebody who is doing the way you had done things and who will create that? Because now the world is very, very different place, and there are a lot of people who are trying out there. Would you like to talk about some brand which really stands out?
I think there are a lot of small heroes over here, and it's really very difficult to pick out one single brand. But I think somebody like a Clovia has done a great job. I feel in a very difficult market, they have attempted something in a very short time, they have done well. I also feel that there is a brand which I have also bootstrapped. It's a brand called Under Jeans. It's an innerwear brand, and a very singular thought is that anybody who loves a pair of jeans should be wearing an under jeans and not a jockey. So I think that's one of the better brands that I feel.
And good luck.